helping make your life easier. Moms Every Day.
Welcome to Moms Every Day. I'm your host, Jen Lennon. Today I'm joined by Tia and Ryland Blair. They are the owners of Lighthouse Automotive. Welcome back, guys.
Well, thank you very much.
Thank you for having us.
And Tia, I've been using your tips about air conditioning.
Awesome.
So my kids are happy that I'm using the appropriate way to get my car cooled down. But I know this month we're going to talk about another somewhat neglected system. What do people need to be thinking about?
They definitely need to be thinking about their brakes.
Okay, so people kind of forget about brakes until it's too late.
Well, they do. They wait a lot longer than they need to, and you start getting squeals and stuff, and then they continue waiting, and it gets really expensive.
Yeah, and so we don't want to go there.
Oh, no, we don't.
So, Ryland, let's break it down. First of all, to know a little bit about our brake system. It's an important system in our car. We all use it every single time we drive. But tell us a little bit about the system. I know we have some pictures to help us as well. So, what parts are there to the system to begin with?
Oh, we have a brake master cylinder, you have rotors, you have brake pads, you have calipers and other mechanical parts that are involved.
Okay.
And it's a hydraulic mechanical system.
Okay.
So when you step on the brake pedal, it moves hydraulics that activate the brakes.
So I assume then along the way there could be problems with any one of those parts?
That's correct.
What kind of typical things? So we're seeing the picture right here. So
Well,
it obviously connects to our whole car because we got to get to the back brakes. So what kind of typical problems can we find with a brake system?
Well, a lot of times different problems are master cylinders can go bad where the brake pedal can go to the floor.
Okay.
That picture right there is showing a picture of brake rotors. The pistons can stick in the calipers, which
Okay.
can cause brake squeaks or dragging or overheating the brakes really badly.
Okay.
The red linings that are right there, those are your brake pads. That's commonly the part that wears out the most frequent.
Yeah,
when
I've
you
heard that
have brake
mentioned a lot.
issues.
Okay, brake pads, that makes sense because I know they'd say I have to replace those. And then talk to me a little bit about the rotor.
Well, the brake rotor, you want to put a new surface on that or do a machining on the brake rotor. Now, a lot of shops don't have an on-car brake lathe, but we do. It's the
Okay.
way to give the perfect brake job is to use that on-car brake lathe to remachine that surface on the rotor so that the brake pads can wear in properly.
Okay, so obviously all interconnected, keeping each one of those pieces functioning healthy to make the system work.
That's
Makes
correct.
sense.
That's correct.
So Tia, you said you need to take care of it sooner than later.
Oh, yes.
So what kind of things might we hear if it's not going well, if something's going wrong with your brakes?
Oh, well, you definitely need to listen for that first brake squeak. And
Okay.
quite often what happens is people turn up the radio instead of paying attention to
Okay,
what's
guilty.
going on
I've
with their car.
I've done that because I've driven a few times with the radio off. I'm
Yeah.
like, oh, what are those sounds?
Yeah, absolutely.
So it is a good idea to
it is
turn
a
down
good
the radio every
idea.
once in a while.
Yeah, definitely. Turn it down once in a while so you can hear what's going on with your car. And if you're hearing that brake squeak, then you definitely need to get it in sooner than later because
Okay.
definitely later it's way more expensive.
So if we get to the grinding point, that's
Then-
probably not good.
Yes, you're running into more brake problems if you're grinding because the metal on the pad is digging into the rotor.
Okay.
And then so now you're looking at even more expensive brake repair. Or if you step on the brakes and the car turns to one side or the other, there could be an adjustment problem. And
Okay.
that's a really easy problem to take care of also.
And so, Ryland, how often should we have them serviced?
You should bring your car in sooner than later. They recommend about every 30,000 miles for a full thorough brake inspection.
Okay, but if you're not sure, I know, Tia, you're going to offer something special just to our viewers today, so tell us about it.
Today, if you mention Moms Every Day, we will give you a free brake check. All you have to do is come by the shop and we'll take a look at it and see if you need anything and we'll get you all taken care of.
Great, and tell us where Lighthouse Automotive is located.
Oh, we're located off 2499 East Platte Avenue.
Okay.
And that's in Colorado Springs, right on the corner about Platte and Boulder.
Great, we're going to keep on breaking. Thanks, guys, I appreciate the advice. Thank you for joining me today and every day. I'm your host, Jen Lennon, for Moms Every Day.
Visit Moms Every Day online or on the go through our Moms Every Day app. Download it today to find local solutions for you and your family.